I think it's time to kick it up a notch. Greetings, welcome back to another Cholula-tastic episode of the Vodkast. I'm your host as always, Jason Oliveira. With us today, we got the original Cholula, and what do we got in this package here? If you read the title of the episode, you probably already know what it is. The reason why I haven't opened it yet is due to the fact that I wanted to open this on camera because it came in a very flimsy bag, and I have all the faith in the world based on feeling the package that everything is fine and intact in the contents of this package. It looks like it's been, well contained here, so I don't think we're going to have any breakage, but on the off chance that it was broken, I wanted to document the breaking of the bottle or the broken, you know what I'm trying to say right there, right? Okay, we got a Fort Knox bubble wrap here, sealed up pretty good. I'm super excited to try this. Now, Cholula has always been one of my top 5 hot sauces of all time. Ever since I was introduced to it, I don't think I ever discovered it. Well, I didn't discover it. It's not like I'm, the Vikings 900 years ago discovering America. However, when I came to Virginia, when I moved here about 20 years ago, I wasn't really a hot sauce guy. At most, I would do Frank's. But since then, needless to say, if you check out my hot playlist, you'll see that I have tried quite a few of the hottest sauces that I can get my hands on, and some that are not so hot. But nonetheless, today I wanted to do a head-to-head challenge with the original Cholula and the much darker red Cholula hot sauce extra hot. Now, this is going to be on the shelves as far as I know. I had to order it from Amazon. I couldn't find it anywhere. I'd been checking my local Walmarts, my Kroger's, my Food Lions, and no one seemed to have it. So today what we're going to do is we're going to take these, we're going to put them on some tortilla chips, which I normally wouldn't put hot sauce on tortilla chips. That's usually reserved for salsa and, taco dips and buffalo chicken dips and the such. But I figured that's the best way to really compare these two without taking too much time and making tacos or something like that. So I just went with a basic restaurant style chip here. We'll grab a few of these chips out here, lay them out for you guys to see. I guess we're going to have to switch over to shit cam for you guys to see that. I apologize. Eventually we'll be rich and loaded, and, well, we're only a few hours away from being able to at least attempt to apply to monetize with YouTube. So with any fingers crossed, with any luck, we will hopefully see, 30-cent checks coming in the mail sometime soon. Okay, here we go. Cholula, yes. This is definitely one of my favorite hot sauces of all time. I would say it's probably number 3, most likely, maybe number 4. Ever since I did the hot ones, that challenge with my good friend Jess of Cryptid Bits with General Tidbits. If you've never checked out her channel, you should totally check it out. She does a whole channel based on conspiracy theories and mostly cryptid stuff and paranormal stuff. One of the best channels out there for it. So definitely check that out. And ever since I tried that, some of those sauces that were contained within that package, especially the Los Caliente from First We Feast, is very good sauce. I put that on everything right now. That bottle's almost gone. Classic is also really good as well. So let's start with the original, just so we can get a reminder of what this tastes like. I shouldn't need much of a reminder. I mean, Cholula, I'd say it's number 4, most likely. Number 1 for my go-to all-around at this point would be the Los Calientes. Los Calientes? I can't remember what it's called exactly. Number 2 would probably be Tapatía, which is a very spicy sauce. I got that the first time I went to Lola's here in Lynchburg, Virginia. I put it on my rice, and I was surprised at how hot it was. 3rd being probably the classic by First We Feast. 4th being Cholula itself, which is still a really great sauce. I love this on eggs. There's nothing I prefer more on eggs than this. Frank's is really good too, but Cholula has just got a really nice natural flavor to it. So let's just dump a little bit on there so you guys can see that. A little bit of the hot sauce on there. We'll give it a bite, give it a whirl, and I'll let you know what I think. It's got such a fresh tang to it, but doesn't go so far as Frank's tang. I don't know if that's a proper term when talking about hot sauces, but as far as heat goes, I would say I would give that, I don't know, maybe a 2. It's not that hot of a hot sauce, but if you're not used to hot sauces at all, it definitely is a little bit hotter than your average hot sauce. I'd say it's a little hotter than Frank's, not by much though, although I'd probably give Frank's a 2 as well. Moving right along. Now that that's settling into my mouth, I'm a little bit nervous about this consumer products, stuff that you can buy on the shelf at your local Walmart, usually aren't going to be that hot. They're not going to be something they're going to sell to the public that they're going to get returned all the time or complaints about. But that's already a pretty, warm sauce for somebody who's not used to hot sauces. I feel like this is the kind of sauce that, like, if you've been into Cholula, you're going to get this anyway to try it nonetheless. But we're going to find out if it's any good. We'll see how much hotter it is than the original. I'm going to go with a little bit of a smaller chip here. I'm hoping for about a 4 or a 5. That's what I'm expecting. Now, I might be cursing myself here. I might be jinxing myself, but let's go ahead and... Ooh, it's a little thinner than the original. As you can see, it's a lot darker than the original. So down the hatch, here we go. I'll let you know what I think. After the first taste, I'd have to say it's not much hotter. Maybe a 3. I'm going to try another bite. All right, I'm going to take a look at the list of ingredients here. I got to switch my glasses, though, because I can't read shit out of those. Oh, my God. Yeah, I can't read these. All right, based on what I could read out of these, they look very similar. I didn't see anything on here, but this writing is a lot smaller than this. I actually had to go out this morning. It's snowing like crazy out there. I'd gone out this morning to get some food. We had a sleepover with, well, we didn't have a sleepover. My kids had a sleepover with one of their friends. And I thought for sure I had Cholula left, but I went to the store to get a bunch of other stuff so we'd have food for today in case we got stuck in the house. Didn't realize I was out of Cholula. Got home, set up to record. Come to find out, I didn't have any Cholula. I'd gone through my whole bottle. So I had to go back out to Food Lion, which is a lot closer than my local Walmart, to pick this up. Yeah, I don't know about extra hot here. I would say a 2 on my heat scale and a 3 here at best. And I'm giving you a lot of credit here because the flavor, though, I got to say, it's a very similar flavor. It's very much amped up in this. It's a much bolder flavor here, where this is more of a lighter, almost fruitier taste to it, crisp. This is definitely more like, it feels like a chipotle without tasting like a chipotle, if you know what I mean. Like a chipotle pepper is definitely like a thicker taste to me. Nonetheless, this is really good. Side by side, though, I don't know if you filled this bottle with this. I mean, I'd be like, wow, that's awful red. But I don't know if I could really tell the difference. Maybe. Who knows? Nonetheless, it's good. I think this is a great new sauce by Cholula. If you're into trying new hot sauces and you see this at your local grocery store, I wouldn't say, I'd rush out and order it like I did. However, it is tasty. It did build a little bit in my mouth, but it's still not more than a 3. So as far as flavor goes, I mean, Cholula, in my world, is at least an 8. It's a really good hot sauce. If you've never had Cholula, if you've been a Frank's person your whole life, if you haven't gone outside of your wheelhouse, I would suggest trying Cholula. And also, if you want a little bit more heat, like I said, that tapatio sauce is a sauce that you can get readily at any store, and it's really good. So there you go. I hope you love it. Hope you love this episode, and I hope you love the content I'm creating as much as I love creating the content that you guys are watching. If you are, would you please consider subscribing to the channel? It would be a huge help for me. Don't forget to make somebody smile today and make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today, tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier and a little bit spicier together. Let's sing and dance in the sun and in the rain as one, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it, because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love. But never let your inner child die. Oh, yeah. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. And take care of those around you who cannot take care of themselves, for they are the ones that need it the most. And if no one has told you today that they love you, the Vodkast loves you very much, just the way you are. All right, guys, do no harm. I'm Geycen Oliveira. This is the Vodkast, and I'll catch you guys a little bit further on down the road to 50. Take care, my friends, and happy adventuring.
Don't go to sleep with a catch it in your pocket.